I think we might go a different way. What do you reckon? Reverse up like the horse is. Reverse.
I'm Trinity Anderson, producer and narrator of Plog Vlog. My foster father and I travel to unique places. He picks up litter, and I tell stories. Sometimes they're about where we are. Sometimes they're about my mother.
That's why there's shit on the road. Art's for art's sake.
And sometimes they're about now.
Money for God's sake.
Today we're in Roma, Queensland, home of the big rig.
Oh, looks like dog poo.
Cattle sales.
Let's go film Roma's art, huh?
And a whole lot of wide open space.
Oh, the dog poo's fallen out. That worked well.
But we're not here for cows. We're here for sculptures. Every year, Roma hosts Sculptures Out Back. Artists from across Australia, sometimes even further, install their work in this paddock-turned gallery. Creatures built from scrap metal. Abstract shapes welded from agricultural offcuts. Whimsical silhouettes rising like mirages from the red earth.
Hey, going, I'll keep away from you. I'm just filming myself picking up rubbish.
It's open air. It's free. It's quietly beautiful. It's also just a little littered, not by the artists, but by people who forget that beauty deserves care. That's why we're here, to plog, to collect, and to tell a story. Because while we were filming these sculptures, some playful, some eerie, I kept thinking about a cliff. Not here, but in Arizona. And not now, but in 1993.
We should plog around the outside, round the outside, round the outside, rather than through the middle.
I've been reading another of Mum's travel diaries. This one is from May in 93. She and her childhood friend David had taken a Greyhound bus from Los Angeles to Flagstaff, then joined a tourist shuttle to the Grand Canyon. Mum wrote, "Our driver stopped near a plaque about the 1956 mid-air crash, the one that changed aviation forever. He told us how two planes collided over the canyon and how that tragedy led to the creation of the FAA. He said that sometimes big disasters force change." Liz had lived through both disaster and change. Then he told them something else. A woman had fallen into the canyon recently. Her husband had been taking a photo, told her to take a step back.
We film picking up rubbish to encourage other people.
Just one step. Her body hadn't been recovered.
Thank you.
He said it like a warning. Or a lesson.
Plog vlog. Have a good one.
At the time, that's all Liz wrote.
YouTube.
But later, in different ink,
Plog vlog. Awesome. Thank you.
she added a note in the margin. Robert Spangler. Donna Sundling. 40-metre fall. Not an accident. The woman hadn't been lost to a misstep. She'd been murdered, pushed by her husband, Robert Spangler. At the time, he walked away. The truth came out years later.
That doesn't look healthy.
Something about that truth must have lodged deep enough for Liz to come back, find the page and write his name down, as if she needed to mark it. I've been thinking about that.
Oh, there's an emu up here. Let's race up the hill. Styrofoam. Let's get the styrofoam.
About the stories we believe in the
We
moment
get this plastic.
and the ones we only recognise for what they are much
That
later.
plastic. No, it's timber. And this foam. And then we'll head up the hill.
Sometimes the real story doesn't change the past, but it does change the way you carry it. There's another story I want to tell. It's not from the past. It's now. A few weeks ago, I realised I hadn't heard from my friend Crystal in a while. That's not like her. We message most days.
Oh,
Silly memes,
we're coming up with the balls.
voice notes, little lifelines. Then I found out she was in hospital, a life-threatening condition. I won't share the details, those are hers, but I visited.
Check this out. Ding dong.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
She was quiet, pale, holding her phone like it weighed more than she did. She asked if I could talk about it here, so here I am.
Let's go down this way. So they're getting in anyone's face. Oh, more over here.
Crystal lives with body image dysmorphia. It's more than disliking your reflection.
There's a bit.
It's an obsession, where the mirror becomes a trap, where your mind locks onto flaws no one else sees, where the need to change or disappear starts to feel like survival. It doesn't always show on the outside, but it can hollow you out from within. And it nearly took her life. When I got home, my foster father asked how I was. I said something glib, something like, "I've got a normal level of body dissatisfaction." He raised an eyebrow and said nothing. Later, I wondered what normal even means. If most women feel unhappy in their bodies, is that normal or just broken? Trying to understand, I asked old David if my mother ever struggled with body image. His answer surprised me. He said, "Not until Nepal. Not until 1996. Just before they flew there together, Liz had met David's new girlfriend, a blonde, confident fitness instructor, unbothered by Liz's beauty or her closeness with him. And for the first time, Liz felt unsure. She told me it was the first time she'd ever felt insecure around another woman, David said, and the first time she'd had a crush on one. He laughed and added, "I told Liz she couldn't have her." That moment stuck with me, because it's so human. Liz, the bold one, the woman who walked unafraid into street corners in San Francisco, who read Norwegian philosophy aloud on planes, whose beauty caused David's fiancée Claire to storm out in Hawaii.
Oh, we can get all the way around and get that rubbish.
Even she compared. Back here in Roma, I kept looking at the sculptures. Some rough, welded from rust and wire. Others polished and gleaming. None of them perfect, all of them worth seeing. And I started to wonder, what if we saw ourselves more like sculptures? Not finished, not flawless, but expressive, shaped by time, memory, experience. My foster father says body image dysmorphia isn't just personal, it's social. It thrives in a culture of comparison.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
In algorithms that push a single version of beauty. In filters that erase the lines that make us real. He says, there's research showing that idealized images, especially on social media, distort our mental body maps. We start to see ourselves through warped glass without knowing the glass is warped. We think we're rational, but evolution didn't build us for mirrors. It built us to see each other in motion, in context, not frozen into pixels and poses. And he said one more thing. Meaning doesn't come from matching a standard. It comes from breaking one. Liz never wrote directly about body image.
Goodness. Easter in the country.
But in her Nepal diary, she wrote, "I used to think I was pretty because people told me so. But lately, I've started wondering what beauty means if it always depends on someone else's gaze. And below it, I felt invisible next to her, and yet free. Maybe not being seen is its own kind of liberation." I don't know exactly what she meant, but I feel it, and I suspect she was writing about more than appearance. Maybe about the relief of stepping outside constant judgment.
I won't cross over because I'm not supposed to, but I want to get it. I want to get it. I can get this one. Road train.
I've always said I stay off camera for safety reasons, and that's still true. But there's another reason. Comfort. Freedom from wondering if my face is symmetrical, if my arms look strong or soft, if my body fits someone else's definition of acceptable. There's freedom in voice, in words, in not performing. But I know invisibility can become its own trap, that sometimes we need to be seen, heard, valued.
Okay, Trinity. That'll do. You did a good job.
My foster father can be on camera. He doesn't care what people think. Sometimes I wish I was like that. Among the sculptures today, tourists wandered, their chatter drowned out by screeching corellas, And somewhere closer by, the couple laughed quietly, trying to make sense of an out-of-place TARDIS. My foster father picked up the shredded plastic chocolate wrappers left by the mower. I followed with the camera, not self-conscious, my shadow not caring. And I thought, plogging isn't about appearance, it's about presence, about doing something, picking up what others leave behind, holding space for stories that matter, and maybe for people who matter too. Crystal's home now, resting, healing. Last night she sent me a meme, something about jellyfish and resilience. I sent her a photo of a metal bull's butt winking at us with a huge pair of dangling cowbells. No caption, just understanding. This is Roma. This is where we plogged today. And this is the story we told. See you in the next one.